welcome to another video. Today we're looking at 5 great ones that would be really cool to see in the game. Alright, let's start. By the way, like and subscribe and comment down below if you want to see more of these kind of videos. Alright, so the first one would be really cool to see would be mule deer. Great ones. They would look massive. They would look really, really cool looking. Alright. Imagine extremely wide mule deer. Ever seen it? It would just be really, really cool. Seen them in, if you ever see like a picture of them in real life, mule deer can get really big, and it would be really cool to see one in real life, or not in real life, in the game. A great one would be really cool to see. So we might see that in the future, and hopefully we can. Alright, next one. Alright, number 2. It would be really cool to see a 9 great one, alright? We don't have a single 9 great one. So there could be a few really good ones to see. Which first I would say would be really cool is to see water buffalo, alright? It would be really cool to see, and you know, on maybe Sandra Baton would probably be the grind I would do it on. And it's like river over here. Look at how many zones there are. There's a lot of them right here. It would be really cool. Massive water buffalo. Water buffalo are already really cool. It would look really, really cool. And hopefully we can have it in the game. Maybe in a little bit. Maybe. It would be really cool to see. And I'll definitely be grinding it a lot, alright? Alright, that's number 2. And also another really good one, number 3, could be Cape Buffalo. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Which would be really cool on here, called Emerald Coast, would be axis deer. Have you ever seen axis deer in the game? I think they're only on Parquet and Emerald Coast, but they are extremely big, alright? They are massive. I mean, they get really big, alright? So it would be really cool to see them in the game. So they definitely should add a great one axis deer, alright? That thing would be massive, and it would look really, really cool. So hopefully they can add something like that. Another deer. People kind of been saying they don't want any more deer, but it would be cool to have another great one deer. And also a really good great one that could be good would be go back to Silver Ridge Peaks. And I don't know why I'm just going around. I mean, I'm not really showing much, but would be really cool to see would be a great one, Rocky Mountain elk, alright? That would look really, really cool, alright? Imagine a Rocky Mountain elk, great one. Alright, they look massive. So, you know what? I'm going to come over here and change the time, because they like to show up. But, yeah. Well, okay, I ain't going to spend all my money. But that would be really cool to see. And and also a really good one to see would be, let me think. This is number 4. Alright, this is number 5. Alright. What would be really, really cool to see would be Cape Buffalo. That's just like kind of an honorable mention, you know. They're really cool looking, but they don't get too big, so they definitely could make a bigger one, alright? So we might see a great one, Cape Buffalo. And also a lot of people saying that we might see like a great one, something in the new, it's probably the next great one. It's most definitely probably going to be whatever the new map is. And a lot of people say it's going to be something in, what was it called? It's going to be something in, I've heard in Canada, which that means we might see like caribou or reindeer in there, because that would be really cool, right? A great one, caribou or reindeer, look really cool. I think they're called caribou in Canada. I mean, I'm pretty dang sure caribou and reindeer is exactly the same. People just call them differently. Kind of weird. I don't know why. But yeah, those would be some really, really cool, great ones. And I hope they add them to the game, because they will look really cool. And yeah, so I think if there's any other kind of great ones you would be cool to see in the game, then comment them down below, and also like and subscribe. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next one. Subscribe.